Hi guys, it's Kiyako here, back with another speed build. Today we're building a Japanese-inspired theater. So this is a theater for plays or just little performances, stuff like that. And I did imagine that it's kind of like a local theater, like not really like a big popular, famous theater, but more like something that's just in this local community where they have like community plays, and like I said, just other fun performances and stuff. But anyways, I'm actually a huge theater fan, so I had a lot of fun doing this. That being said, it's not like super like theater-y accurate. Like there's probably a lot of like logistical problems with this theater in terms of like how it would work in real life as a theater, but you'll see what I mean as we get to the inside. I'm still very happy with how this turned out though. I feel like it looks like totally stunning in the end, and I love the color palette, and I think it's just it's a really fun one, so please let me know what you guys think. And yeah, let's get right into it. Oh no, quick thing first. I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I just wanted to reiterate, next week I'll be going on a very short hiatus. I'll just be gone Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'll be back with a video on Friday, which is October 1st, and then we will begin our spooky month, which is basically a month of, fun October, Halloween, spooky videos, some fall stuff in there as well, and I'm really excited for you guys to see that and see what I have, lined up for you. But anyways, let me know if you guys have any questions about that. We'll be back on our regular 5 days a week schedule, after I'm back on the 1st, and yeah, so again, let me know if you have any questions about that. It's pretty simple. I'll miss you guys for the 4 days I'm gone, but you can still contact me on the Discord, or I'll still be responding to comments and all that fun stuff. But yeah, anyway, so you can kind of see the color palette we're getting ready, or we're getting together on the outside of the theater right now. There's going to be like a lot of reds in this build. I really like the intensity of the reds. We bring like a lot of red lanterns and stuff. And then we're also going to bring in some black and whites. We have this really nice blue roof going on. And I really like the exterior of this theater, like in general. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like it looks really cool. I feel like I would definitely love to go see a play here or something. But speaking of theater, let me know if any of you guys are, theater fans as well. I'm a big theater fan. I'm never, I did a little bit of theater when I was younger, just in terms of acting, but not really. It wasn't like my thing. I was more like an art kid. But I always enjoyed watching theater, just, consuming it. I'm a big fan of musicals. Name a musical, I've probably seen it. I'm a big Stephen Sondheim fan. So let me know if you guys are as well, because I would love to talk about theater with people. And I feel like you guys would have some really interesting, opinions or some suggestions for shows I could see. And I would be really excited to have that conversation with you guys. But yeah, anyways, so let's see, what are we doing here? Right now I'm just gonna hang these lanterns around the edge of the entrance. I use these lanterns a lot during this build. I just thought they looked very pretty, to be honest. They look absolutely beautiful. I love the what are they called, like the symbols and the patterns on the lanterns. I don't know, it just adds like a really nice detail to this build, just having those lanterns like over the entrance. But yeah, like I said, I do feel like this is a community theater. So please let me know if you guys have any ideas for names for this theater, because I haven't thought about it yet, and I'm not quite sure what this theater would be called. But you guys always give me good ideas, especially when it comes to names. So I'm really excited to see, what you guys think of for this. What should we call it? Lantern theater? I don't know, because there's all those lanterns in the front. I have no idea. Let me know. I'm very curious to hear. I'm waiting to get to the inside, because that's all the juicy stuff. Right now I'm just kind of doing some, very general greenscaping. I really like this tree on the left. I feel like it's a very beautiful tree. We're gonna put a little sign above the door, and then we're gonna put in, well, originally I was gonna put in some flowers here, but then it looked kind of strange, so I think I ended up just putting in like some bushes, I believe. Not these, I got rid of those, and then we changed it, yeah, to these big flowery bushes. So we have a little bit of green on the outside, which makes the theater blend in a lot better with, the surrounding environment. Let's go inside. I'm so excited to show you guys the inside. We need to get there though. We have this round window on the roof, which I feel like adds like a nice little detail there. And then in the back, we actually don't really put in windows. We just put in this like, wall lining just to add some texture back there. Because I couldn't put windows back there because, in the actual theater space, I can't have windows because, of light control for, the performances and, all that fun fun stuff. Okay, good. Now we're moving on to the inside. So the way this theater is set up is that we have downstairs, you have like the reception you enter, and then there's like the main theater space. And then you go upstairs, and that's where you have, what's it called? The mezzanine? I don't quite remember. I'm going to use a lot of, I'm going to try to use theater terms, but I'm probably going to be incorrect on a lot of them. But basically, we're going to have balconies on the second floor that will look down into the theater, so you could sit also on the second floor and watch the performances. Like I said, there's probably a couple logistical problems with this theater. Like for example, there's not really a backstage. Like we have like two, rooms on the side that'll act as like where the actors will get dressed and prepare and just be when they're not on stage. But like ideally a real theater would have like a actual area in the back where actors could, pass from one side of the stage to the other. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? But we don't have that here. So for the actors, logistically, it's not perfect, but it'll be fine. For the audience, I feel like it does work out in terms of like the seating arrangements we end up with. On the second floor, I do imagine it'd probably be kind of hard to see down into the theater just because I couldn't really control wall heights, and like I feel like it'd probably be lower. Well, I mean, I can control wall heights in this game, but I wanted it to be like a higher wall on the bottom. So there might be like some like viewing issues from the second floor, but you know what? It's fine. This is just like a conceptual aesthetic. It's not, the theater itself is not super functional at all. But whatever. I do wish that we were able to like, maybe there's a way to do this and I don't know yet, but I guess like, oh, you know what, there is, like in the Get Famous pack, can't Sims like perform pieces? Isn't that a thing where you can like click on them and be like, perform a sonnet or something, and then they do? Isn't that a mechanic? I feel like it is. And if it is, then this theater actually could kind of be functional in the sense that you could put like a sim on the stage and have them like perform something and then have like an audience. It'd probably be very hard to arrange that just because of how hard it is to like make group things happen in The Sims. Like it's so hard to get them all to sit down at the table to eat dinner together. Like I don't know how you would organize an entire theater full of people. But you might be able to figure it out. But anyways, you can see this is our stage. It's kind of long and thin. It probably need to be deeper, realistically for a real stage. But I feel like it looks pretty cool. This is our front little reception area. You can see I have this beautiful freaking wallpaper. This wallpaper, wow, it's stunning. I love it. Like, look at it. It's beautiful with the cranes and the falling leaves. Oh my god, it's stunning. And I love this vibrant red color. I feel like it's just absolutely beautiful. And then along the back behind the reception area, we're gonna put in these mirrors and some beams. It's just like a cute little background, I guess. Then we're gonna put on some lanterns above. You can see they have little registers and stuff so people can go in and like buy tickets and all that fun stuff. And then on our two side rooms, you'll actually notice as we move along that a lot of this theater is symmetrical on both sides, so you're gonna see me doing a lot of the same stuff just reflected, but in this little side room where you go up the stairs to the second level, there's just like a little seating area so that you can, I don't know, hang out, I guess, if you're waiting for the show to start, or if you're, in between the intermission, you just want to, step out for a second. There's like little seating areas there so you can chill. And then we're just gonna put in, let's see, I think we put in this beautiful plant that I absolutely love. Totally fits the vibe with all those beautiful flowers. And then we're gonna put in a coffee table on both sides and a little vase of flowers. Same little plant upstairs, and then let's see, we're gonna do the bathrooms really quick. The bathrooms are a little bit tight in terms of just like usage. I could only fit 2 stalls in each one, which I was even surprised by because I thought I was only gonna fit in one. But it's a little cramped, but it functions. I mean, the theater isn't like huge, but I do think like 4 stalls would probably not be enough for a theater, because everyone kind of uses the bathroom at the same time. You get like ridiculously long lines, but whatever, it's fine. Now we are on to the actual seating part of the theater on the inside the stage. So this is where people would, sit. These chairs don't look like super comfortable. They're just kind of like these very simple wood chairs. You probably kind of get sore after a while, but I didn't have like, traditional, or like what I imagine is traditional theater chairs, or like the, you know, the armrests and the cushioning in the back. I didn't have that, but like, I actually really like how this turned out, how it looks. But let me know what you guys think. And then back here, we're just gonna put on some wall art, you know, just so there's like something in the theater, so it's not just like all these like dark walls. And then we're gonna put in, what do we put on the back here? Yeah, just this. Yeah, just that piece of art, and then we're gonna put in some mirrors on the side as well. I don't know like if mirrors are a bad thing to include inside the actual stage area. I don't know if that would be like bad for lighting or like it'd be distracting. I don't know if that's like a no-no or not, but I put mirrors in there because they're cool, so whatever. And then on the two side rooms next to the stage, this is where we're gonna have like, this is essentially our backstage area. I mean, it's not really technically even backstage, it's more like side stage. But this is just gonna be where the actors, you know, get ready, change, you know, rehearse, practice their lines, just hang out. And this is just what that is. And then there's a ladder you can see in both rooms that go up to the second floor where there's like another part of the quote-unquote backstage area, where there's just gonna be like more storage and extra space. And also like you could have actors like go into that room and then go up the ladder to go up to the second floor, and that could be like a way for them to get there if they need to be on the second floor for like a scene, or you know what I mean, like they could like appear behind the audience on the second floor and like point down at the stage and do something dramatic, and everyone would like turn around and be like, how did you get there? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like that could be a fun little moment that could happen in this theater. And then really quickly, we're gonna do the second floor of chairs. Like I said, you probably wouldn't get like a super good view from here, but you know, it's fine. And you'll see what I do in a second, but basically we also add in like a raised platform of chairs in the back, but you'll see that in just a sec. And those people who are in the back would probably not be able to see it all either, but you'll see what I mean. We're just gonna put in, let's see, more beams. Yeah, so here's what we're doing here. We're gonna put in this little platform, and then we're gonna put chairs on the platform. And the idea is that since it's raised, it'll create like an angle slant. So supposedly they'd be able to see down, but I'm like really sure that this would not function logistically. I feel like they probably would just see the back of, you know, other people's heads, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Those are the cheapest seats in the house, I guess. And then on the second floor, we also have this back room here, which kind of acts like a lounge a little bit. So I guess this is a space where, again, people could either hang out, you know, during intermission, or it could be like a space where the theater like holds maybe events or workshops or meetings or something like that, or maybe it's a rehearsal space. It could really be anything. It's kind of like a multi-use space back here, which I thought would be pretty handy for this theater to have. And then we're just gonna put in a table in the center, I guess, for, you know, again, meetings or something like that. And yeah, that is the theater. I had so much fun doing this. I don't think I've done a theater before. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I haven't done one before. And this was actually really fun to do. And like, as a fan of theater and the stage, like I don't know why I haven't done this before. But please let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any name ideas for this theater. And yeah, like I said, I'll be gone the first 4 days of next week. So this is the last time you're gonna hear my voice for 4 days. So enjoy it while you can. This is Kyarko ASMR. But again, you guys will be able to contact me just, you know, through Discord or through comments. I'll still be online. I'm not disappearing off the face of the earth. I'm just taking a little bit of break from building, and yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful next week, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.